Let's welcome the SumnerOne guys in again. Jeff Groby, our lead engineer. Jeff, how's it hanging out there?
It's going well today. Are you staying dry out there?
I am, but I'm a little frightened. I've never been in a room with this many sad people. You know how media people are. They want free food and air conditioning. You know,
why don't you go get a massage in the meantime?
Rammer said, "What's your point?" Yeah, you know, it's a bunch of people, but I'll tell you, it's raining hard. One of the things about, and I know this is our Tech Talk segment, but one of the things that's amazing to me is the infrastructure here. Forget the golf. My God, they put up buildings that, you know, this is like a city. It's just, it's unbelievable what they've done. Now, Jeff, I want to ask you, because I think it's kind of was the lead story for us this week. So there were some hackers that got into the PGA, you know, whatever they get into, and have apparently held hostage a bunch of, I guess, visuals and graphics, and they want to be paid in Bitcoin. Didn't we talk about this like a month ago?
Absolutely. This is your standard ransom attack.
Yeah.
And so they were able to get a foothold on their web server, and they were able to encrypt certain visual artifacts on the site that affected the performance of the website, and they held it up for a Bitcoin ransom. And hopefully the PGA is not going to pay that ransom, and we'll get some good tech minds in there to get that all unencrypted for them. So.
Well, I imagine with the backing the PGA has and the IT services available to them, that they'll figure it out. But still, it's frightening to think, you know, if this could happen to the PGA, you know, I mean, it can happen to any company, because you would think these guys would be protected. They know what's at stake here.
Absolutely, yeah. But you know, it's such a high value target right now because of the tournament that you know, it was almost inevitable that somebody was going to attempt something. Whether or not they were successful is a different story.
You know, isn't it funny? I mean, I guess that's how these people think. They sit in their mom's basement and they go, okay, who can we annoy today, and how are we going to do what we do? And I don't know if there's any way of, you know, tracking these guys down, but it ought to be a long jail sentence for people who do this stuff.
No doubt, and that's probably exactly what it was. Somebody sitting in somebody's basement, you know, with nothing else better to do. It's just disruption for the sake of disruption, and I trust that PGA's got enough resources to bring to bear to track these guys down. So.
Hey, Sherry, you have any questions for Jeff?
Well, I know that we wanted to talk a little bit more about those secured versus non-secured websites today, and that difference.
Yep. An interesting thing happened in July. One of the primary browsers that people use across multiple operating systems is the Google Chrome browser. And the Google Chrome browser changed their methodology of allowing you to web surf from warning you and giving you a lock symbol when you go to a secure website to now they warn you when you're at a non-secure website. The goal is to get everybody to switch over to using secure certificates, using what they call SSL or TLS. To get on the web. So my message today, secure versus non-secure, of course, ties into some of the stuff we've talked about before, which is make sure any site that you're going to give personal information to, even if it's a college website. A lot of people are applying for college for their kids for the upcoming year and stuff like that.
Good point, yeah.
Yeah, make sure that you go in and you're using a secure site. Look for that secure notation up in the upper left. Exactly, the lock, or Chrome actually says secure or non-secure. Don't put any identifying information into one that says non-secure. So,
yeah, it's interesting. And then, you know, but the browsers themselves. I mean, okay, so in the URL, when I'm on a website and I see HTTPS, that's secure, is it not, or can I be fooled?
No, that's absolutely what you're looking for. And if the certificate that secures that communication does not match the URL, meaning it doesn't match the name of the server or something like that, it'll show you that there's a problem. It'll say, you know, there's a problem with this certificate or something like that. A warning will pop up on your screen. So, you know, another message to end users out there is make sure that you download and patch up to the latest and greatest versions of all browsers, because the current version that's out right now is very efficient at tracking these things down.
And, Jeff, what's the worst thing that can happen if you go onto a website that's not secure and you were to enter in some sort of information about yourself?
That would be ID theft. So, they're going to take your information and apply for a credit card or do something insidious with your personal information.
And what if you have your own website? What are the benefits of securing that?
Well, it ensures that the communication between you and your clients or customers or anything like that is encrypted, and that nobody else, even if they intercept the traffic, is going to have a very easy time of decrypting that traffic.
Okay.
Hey, Jeff, it's always a pleasure having you guys on. Why don't you give your website for any of our listeners who have personal or business need for your services?
Yep. You can reach us at www.SumnerOne.com.
Ooh, well, listen to that. Dub. You know what? I don't know why we didn't think of that earlier. Dub. Sounds like George Bush. What's your name? George Dub Bush. All right, Jeff, thank you so much. Any other questions, guys?
Well, yeah, Guy, Jacqueline is here, too, today, and she has some really exciting information about a contest.
Oh, all right.
Well,
Jacqueline?
hey, guys. I'm here every week with Jeff, but today I'm getting to talk on the radio. So keeping with the theme of the PGA Championship, if you visit our SumnerOne Facebook page and like our most recent blog update, you can be entered into attend the PGA Championship on Sunday.
Oh,
so
cool.
if
you're kidding.
No, we have three tickets.
Wait, let me get my pen. Hold on.
You're not allowed to win.
What?
No.
No, all you
I
have
don't
to
work
do...
at the station. I'm at the PGA. I mean, at the... I'm out... Okay, go ahead.
No, all you have to do is by 9 a.m. tomorrow, go on and like the post where we have our information about the PGA tournament and subscribe to our SumnerOne blog, and we'll be selecting randomly.
And we can put a link on our,
absolutely.
our site, too.
All you have to do is go to our Facebook page and share it, and be good to go.
All right.
Wow. All right. So, and then that was that 2 tickets?
3 tickets by 9 a.m. tomorrow. Go on and like the post and subscribe to our SumnerOne blog.
All right, never mind. I don't have 2 other friends.
Oh, darn.
All right. Thank you, guys. Have a great weekend.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Jeff Groby and the SumnerOne guys.